So last night, me and Charlie went to this place that bought out. Well, it used to be called what? Power
Power
Play.
Play.
Used to be
Yeah.
Power Play, but then you've been there.
No.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. Well, why'd you say yeah, Justin?
I just
So
show business.
it got bought out by another company called Incredible Pizza.
Incredible pizza.
And so
Oh,
we went
yeah.
there to check it out. They were closed during quarantine. Well, they weren't able to officially launch because of the whole COVID-19. So they just opened, a couple weeks ago? Memorial Day?
Yeah, the 28th or whatever day
Okay.
that was.
So they had just opened up, and we wanted to go check it out. So me, Charlie, and my son Judah, we went to go check it out, and I was really disappointed.
Mhm.
Sorry for anyone that works at Incredible Pizza, but for one, the food, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet, which is stunning that they're allowing that right now. And the funny thing, they have an all-you-can-eat buffet where everyone's touching the handles of everything, and then they still have those feet signs on the ground saying social distancing. It's like, how does that make sense?
And the fitness center next door was closed still.
Yeah, and then right next to it is Planet Fitness, and it's closed. So you got an all-you-can-eat buffet, arcade, that people are putting their hands all over everything, and they still have the signs up on the floors.
I did not see anybody come around and sanitize any of the games
No.
in between people playing or
It's
anything.
almost
all a big joke,
like the whole
man.
thing's illogical.
It makes no sense at all. And then seeing Planet Fitness, a place that people actually need to go to be healthy, is closed down. It's kind of sad,
As
but
he takes a drink of beer. Let me tell you about health.
so
This is
Don't
actually
judge me.
Everclear.
don't judge me. So we went there. The food sucked, dude. It was so nasty. I didn't like it. Did you like it, Charlie?
It was hit and miss. I mean, some of the stuff was okay, some was good, some I would not feed to my dog.
Yeah, like the chili. The chili looked very disturbing. And then dude, true story.
Hit and
I
miss
got a
chili.
hot dog, okay? You think, okay, how do you mess up a hot dog? It's a freaking hot dog, dude. And so I pull out a bun. It's in those plastic, like QT. Open it up, stale. Completely stale. It's almost powder. And
It's been reduced to
yeah,
the powder like the Ten Commandments in the Ark of Covenant.
exactly what I thought at that moment.
At that moment, I was thinking of Moses.
Exact thing. And so I put that wiener in between those hot dog buns. And
Colors go on the screen.
YouTube took us down. So, so I put that hot dog there. And I went to squirt some. Justin, what the heck are you? I went to squirt some mustard, all right?
All right.
And that mustard, it came out like water, man.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, it's because it's not shaken up right.
Oh, it was disgusting. And then I
Like
gave
that.
it another squirt, and I'm squirting away, and it just water is going.
So it was hit and miss.
Yeah, it was hit and miss.
Hit the buffet, miss the toilet. Moving on. I wish this was straight tequila.
But no, so yeah, man, it was kind of I don't know, pretty disappointing. And then the arcades, like by the time you got through it, man, it was like 30 minutes later, and we already flew through our cards.
Well,
Stinks.
most everything was $1.
$1.50.
We loaded $18, and then we paid 99 cents for the buffet, and then we had to pay $1 for the card,
Yeah,
and then so by the time each game was at least $1.50, and those guys went on bumper cars, which
oh, that took
Drained 'em.
$8, dude.
drained them.
Yeah, I didn't know until we got into bumper cars, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, you only have $5 left." I'm like,
You son of
"Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
a- back to Galaga for $1.50
Yeah.
a play.
So was it $8, $4 for each one of you, or was it
Yeah.
$8 for the ride?
No, 4 for each.
Do they have Galaga?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They got a cool version of Galaga, actually.
There's two kinds of people in this world. There's those that play Galaga with just one spaceship the whole
And then
time,
one that plays.
and they're the ones that get the double spaceship when you shoot it and it floats down.
I do
and
the
you-
double.
the double.
The double.
This one was actually kind of cool. You have to go and play it. I can't describe it. It was like a updated version of Galaga.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe saw something like that somewhere.
Same with Centipede. They had like a modern day version of Centipede too that was pretty awesome.
Oh, right on. I do have to say real quick, one time in my childhood, I saw this dude get 3 of the spaceships in Galaga.
Are you kidding
3 of
me?
the ships, yes.
That
I think
dude's
I
a
did.
f- he's
Maybe
a
I dreamt
legend.
it, but I think that happened
He's a legend.
somewhere.
He is a legend. Maybe he's listening right now and he's like, I'm that dude.
You could be
I
back
got
in that
4.
day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And Charlie is.
Like a Ramos.
Took my allowance for 6 weeks to finally hit that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But I'm the king of Dragon's Lair.
that's also what's funny to me. Like, you got the prizes, okay? Everybody that's been to an arcade or like a place like, Incredible Pizza, it's like the prizes you get. How much money did it take you to get the prize?
You could have bought that prize 10 times
10
over.
times
with the
over
same
for
amount of money.
Yeah, man. I was able to get that hockey stick.
Yeah, Puck.
$10,000 or 10,000 points, and you spent like $500.
$30 later, I got this Snickers bar.
Yeah, yeah, and then you see stupid stuff like erasers, pencils, and little bouncy balls, and it's like 500 tickets.
I can tell you all about this because as a jack of all trades, one of my part-time jobs, I was fulfilling a childhood fantasy, worked at an arcade in my hometown mall. And we had they called it the Redemption Center, no
It's
salvation.
called Redemption.
You couldn't
Center.
get salvation, you couldn't like turn in 30 tickets to, get your dead husband into heaven or anything. It wasn't Catholic,
Yeah, what do
but
you call it? Penance.
something like that. But it was a redemption center, so they had all their tons of little trinkets and toys going all the way up to the big stuffed animal that no one ever had enough to get, so we traded it for some free burritos with the food court. Don't tell my boss, but anyway, the point of the story
What
was
is the
that
point, Justin?
every time there would be a kid with his mother, it would take him like 2 hours to decide. They'd just be going, and the mother would be like, well, maybe you want this. Oh, maybe you want this. Well, we only have 30 minutes left. And then dads, though, when there was a kid with his dad, the dad would come in and be like, all right, little Timmy, you got 30 points. You can get this, this, or this. What's it going to be? And the kid's like, that. Well, take that. It's great.
So is arcade like the fairs where you go to where they're rigged?
Not really. It was.
They give the big prize away to kids to have them carry it around the entire fair, and
They're trying to throw the ping pong balls into
That's
the bottles,
stupid.
and they don't actually
They are
fit.
rigged. The basketball
Those are
hoop that's
rigged.
bent, it's not actually. It's all a scam, dude. And then
Yeah.
you know how many kids were crushed when they realized they couldn't do it? They gave it everything they had, only to realize you can't win.
That's why we have used car salesmen today. They were those children. They
Yeah.
learned that life
I
was.
remember me talking about my friend that was the police chief.
Yeah.
That was his job. He went around to the fair because the fair used to be in the city, his jurisdiction.
Yeah.
He went around to the fair and tested all those things,
Make sure they weren't rigged.
make sure they weren't rigged.
Yeah, and then when he left, they put it back.
Yeah.
Sucker.
They spin it around, the real one's behind it.
His daughter, my friend, was in 4-H, so he was at the fair a lot. So
Oh.
they didn't dare.
Well, I don't like going to fairs, and the reason why I don't like going to fairs is because one of my childhood
You
memories.
can't count your calories.
I can't count my calories. Plus, I grew up out in the country, and every time I went to the fair, someone always tried to fight me. I didn't understand it. Like, there's just a group of guys. You ever seen
Yeah,
that?
I
Like,
know
there's a
what you're
group
talking
of
about.
punks, and they're like redneck wannabes, and they have their like lifted trucks with mud all over it, and their cut off shirts and Wrangler jeans and cow crap covered cowboy boots, and then they
in this corner, sporting the Hanes T-shirt from Walmart, Billy
Yeah.
Hunter.
yeah, I mean,
Covered
and then
in
they
cow
you
feces.
just happen to. All you have to do, guys, is just walk past them. You just walk past them,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What,
What are you
They
gonna
try to
do?
fight
circle
you.
Circle around. Don't walk right past him.
punks?
You want to fight?
Hey, what are you looking at?" I don't
I
know.
gotta say, I never had that problem with the fair.
You didn't? I did, man.
They all
People
ran
just
when they
wanted
see
to
me
fight
coming.
me.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I got up every day and went out in the public. They're like, "Look, it's Jason. Get him, kill him."
Cool story about a
It's
fair.
like I didn't do nothing, man.
Cool story about a fair.
What?
St. Joe County Fair. Centerville,
Joe,
Michigan.
Okay.
Centerville, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
It's after school starts. Fair goes on, okay? So they have fair day. Kids get to go to the fair. Well, my kids were in a band, so they got in free.
Right.
They had to perform at the fair, but they got in free.
Yeah.
I think he's tearing up.
And then
I see a little tear.
I feel like he's going to cry.
and then we had the rest of, they didn't have to go back. They just got out of their uniforms and we went to the fair. Spent the rest of the day at the fair.
Yeah. It can be fun, if you're not getting bullied and
It's those
harassed.
exciting stories I crave like that.
well, it's fun. It's
Plus,
fun.
when you know people have vendor, the booths there too.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Well, I don't think there's going to be any
Cheap
fairs
eats.
going on this summer, so
No affairs this summer.
no affairs
All
this
right.
summer.
I think there's going to be.
Well, church has been closed for a while. So
That's true.